Bitcoin broke above the neckline, the level we have been talking about so much in the past couple of videos, and we've actually been expecting this breakout due to the signal that we have been talking about in the RSI. But guys, what is this breakout right now meaning for the price of Bitcoin? Is this a sustainable breakout? Where are the next resistance levels? We are going to have a talk about that in today's video, guys. So with that being said, my name is Jeroen. Welcome to the Blockchain Today, the channel where you subscribe for daily crypto videos. Right now, let's jump into the Bitcoin chart, guys. But before I'm turning my camera and we are going to have a look at the Bitcoin chart, let's take with every single one of us 1 single minute, scroll below this video and hit the thumbs up button, guys. That is very much appreciated. Now let's jump into the Bitcoin chart. So guys, a quick recap about what happened. Well, we have been expecting this breakout, right, due to a lot of signals actually. We had this declining resistance on the RSI, we had the Bollinger Bands getting squeezed together, as you can see right here in the price. Normally when the Bollinger Bands is being squeezed together, the price is preparing for a breakout. And below here I've put the Bollinger Band width. So the higher the line right here, the wider the Bollinger Bands is, and the lower the line, the more squeezed the Bollinger Bands actually are. And if we have a look at the levels we were trading right here at the Bollinger Bands, and the previous time we were at these levels, that was right here, right before this massive breakout in the Bitcoin price, where we started a huge rally. And the interesting thing right here, guys, is that also in this example we had a nice declining resistance, similar as right now, and the moment we broke the declining resistance, that was the start of a major rally in the Bitcoin price. So that is quite interesting. Right now, when let me get rid of the Bollinger Bands, when we have a look at the Bitcoin price, we had a very significant key horizontal resistance level. That was this one, slightly above the 78.60%, but the 78.60% was as well very significant, of course. But yeah, slightly above it, you can see that we see a little bit more significance with the price getting rejected multiple times. So this was a clear neckline of resistance, and right now we broke above that neckline of resistance, and we've backtested that level right here as support as well, which is a very bullish sign, right? So the moment we are flipping resistance into support, and that is a bullish signal. Right now, I would say I think this is really bullish, guys. We are also seeing a break in the momentum, right? On the daily time frame, we have broken the declining resistance on the momentum on the RSI, so that is all quite bullish. But right there in the immediate short-term time frame for Bitcoin to remain bullish, what we want to see is we really want to see Bitcoin breaking above the previous all-time high right here. And the previous all-time high is at approximately $61,700 US, depending a little bit on which exchange you are looking at. But yeah, that is the major level right now, and if we can decisively break above that level, then that would be extremely bullish for Bitcoin, and we are entering price discovery again, which of course can bring Bitcoin to way higher levels than that we are trading right now. I think if we were to break the previous all-time high, the next major level will be the top of the resistance right here at approximately the upper 60,000 level, so 69,000 up to 70,000 US dollar, depending on where we are hitting the resistance right here in the channel. But that would be the next level in the Bitcoin price if we were to break above the previous all-time high decisively. Then guys, one concerning thing that we are seeing is that the volume is not really that significant. So we broke above this horizontal resistance. We did saw the moment we broke above that level, we saw an increase in the amount of volume. It was not, we saw a spike right here above average volume, which is okay. But normally we want to see the volume, the next volume bars right here, we want to see an increase as well, so that we are seeing some follow through in the volume when we are breaking out a key level. So right now we are not yet seeing that. And on the one hand, it also does make sense because we are trading in the weekend, and in the weekend normally we are seeing less volume than on weekdays. So when the week opens tomorrow, guys, we want to see some increase in the amount of volume to back up this price movement that we are seeing right now in the Bitcoin chart. Then guys, with the retest of this breakout right here, we have seen a huge sell wick, right? And yeah, I want to share one indicator which you can use in order to kind of predict these sell wicks, and that is the funding rate, guys. Because if we have a extreme reading on the funding rate, like for example we have seen right here 0.11 daily or 0.095 daily, then that means that there is a imbalance between the amounts of long and short ratio. So the majority of the people are long, and sometimes that can cause for a shakeout before the price can continue to move in a certain direction, due to the fact that the majority of the people, they are long at the same time. So this is a indicator, guys, the funding rate, where you can see that if you are seeing a extreme positive reading, then that could mean increased risk for short-term time frames for such a wick, for example, to shake out some of these long positions in order for the price to continue to increase. So guys, how are the altcoins doing? Well, first of all, let's have a look at Ethereum in the Bitcoin comparative. And yeah, Ethereum in the Bitcoin comparative is still trading above this key level, 0.035. But like I've said in my previous video yesterday as well, guys, I expect a small decrease once Bitcoin is breaking out. And that's exactly what we have seen when Bitcoin was breaking out. We were seeing a small decrease in Ethereum's valuation in the Bitcoin comparative, due to the fact that when Bitcoin is breaking out, the focus is on Bitcoin. And right now, I think Ethereum in the Bitcoin comparative is still looking bullish. We are still trading in the lower regions of this uprising channel, still above the 0.035 level. And as long as we are trading above this level decisively, so we don't break it decisively, I think Ethereum can move up to the middle of the channel, which is right now at approximately 0.041 Bitcoin. Then guys, let's have a look at Chainlink in the Bitcoin comparative. When we have a look at Chainlink in the Bitcoin comparative, then yeah, we've also seen a decrease in Chainlink in the Bitcoin comparative, due to the fact that Bitcoin was breaking out, which normally is just causing that the focus is going to be on Bitcoin, and that liquidity from the altcoins are moving temporarily back into Bitcoin. Right now, if you fib level from the bottom right here till the top, we retrace to the 50% Fibonacci level. So it would make sense at these levels to continue this uptrend and go towards the resistance of this declining channel, where we actually already have been waiting for quite some time. In the short term time frame, on the 1 hour time frame, I do see a nice reversal signal right here on the RSI, where we are setting lower lows in the price and we are setting higher lows in the RSI, creating a bullish divergence. So it makes sense right here for Chainlink in the Bitcoin comparative to see a bounce. I do think that overall altcoins are going to perform quite well in the near future. So guys, that is what I think is going to happen right in the Bitcoin price. The next major level is going to be the previous all-time high, and if we break above that level, we can see definitely a start of a rally in the Bitcoin price. And it's going to be interesting, because let's overlay the Bitcoin dominance chart right here, because if we were to check where we are right now in the cycle concerning this indicator, this 200-week moving average heat map, then we can see that we are right now at approximately the green levels. Right, and we have been talking about it in previous videos as well. If we would compare it to previous bull markets, which means that in 2017 we would be at a similar level right here. This is not the only chart which is indicating that we are trading around these levels. There are multiple macro charts showing us that we could be in this part of the cycle. And if we have a look at this part of the cycle in 2017, then we also see that the Bitcoin dominance was really decreasing in this in these moments. So we have seen a lot of liquidity starting from these periods, going from Bitcoin into altcoins. However, right before we have seen the top, right before we topped out at the Bitcoin, we did saw a increase in the Bitcoin dominance, which is also quite logical when there is so much attention and focus on Bitcoin. But eventually, after Bitcoin topped out, right here we have seen a lot of liquidity moving into the rest of the crypto market. So that is something interesting as well. And I think if we were to compare the price action where we are in right now to previous times of previous cycles, then I think it would make the most sense to say that we are approximately trading in this region right here, where we are seeing a accelerated accelerated increase in the price. We are seeing the hype starting. We are seeing media talking. A lot of people in our environment who have nothing to do with crypto are starting with crypto, and they are going to be definitely in profit into the next month. But yeah, this is going to be a wild coming months. This is going to be a wild year for cryptos, if you ask me. But yeah, I think concerning a couple of charts, I think that we could say that we are, there is a quite likelihood that we are trading around this part of the cycle if we were to compare this with 2017. And I also want to make sure, guys, that I do think that this cycle is going to be different than any of the other cycles we have seen before. So it's going to be different than 2013 and different than 2016 and 2017. It's going to have its own characteristics, just like that 2016 and 17 did not replicate 2013. So I also don't think that this is going to be a replication of any bull market we have seen before. However, guys, in bull markets, there are as well several cycles, right? We have the accelerated cycle, we have the final euphoric stage. And I think right now, if we have a look at the bull market we are in right now, we are in the cycle that we are in the period that retail money is arriving, the hype is really starting, and that there's a lot of speculation into altcoins. And we can see that back in the Bitcoin dominance and in the altcoin charts as well. So that's why I think that if we were to compare it with any period of a previous cycle, I think we could compare it with this, this period of the cycle in 2017. But okay, guys, that was it for today's Sunday's update. I hope you all enjoyed it. If so, make sure to scroll below this video, hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, then please make sure that you are subscribing to the channel. Make sure to hit the bell icon, guys, because when you hit the bell icon, you get most likely notified whenever I upload a new video. Lately we are seeing some strange behavior on YouTube, that sometimes likes and subscribers are just disappearing, even from our live stream the other day. So that was actually quite weird. So yeah, really make sure, if you want to get notified whenever I upload a new video, to subscribe to the channel and to hit the bell icon. So yeah, YouTube knows that you want to get notified whenever I upload a new video. Then guys, I want to wish every single one of you an awesome day ahead, and I will see every single one of you in the next video.